You're listening to the Live the Dream Media Network, Arizona's premier live podcast studio and online radio.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair. My drains were clogged. I was really in despair. So I called some guy. You've never seen such a mess. And every time he leaned over, well, you can probably guess. Now I get it done right by Picture Rocks Cooling. They're neat and clean, peachy keen. Really no fooling. Got a problem? Just call up and help is coming. Picture Rocks Cooling, heating and plumbing.
Hi, I'm Alan Murdoch. For the past 20 years, I've been buying, fixing, and selling properties right here in Southern Arizona. And I want to buy your property. Whether it's a house, apartment, commercial building, or vacant land, regardless of the condition or the situation, I want to talk to you. When you sell to me, I pay cash and it's hassle-free. No repairs, no closing costs, and no commissions. If you have a property you don't want to deal with and you want a quick solution, call, text, or visit selltalon.com. Again, that's selltalon.com.
Discover the power of 88 Crime, where your anonymous tips are rewarded with cash. When you call in anonymously with a tip, you are given a code. With the code and a password, you can walk into a bank and redeem your reward anonymously. If your anonymous tip results in a felony arrest, you can claim up to $2,500 cash reward. Let's stop the silence on crime and strive for a safer community. For more information, please visit 88crime.org or call 88crime.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
We can print anything on our soft vanilla logo cookies. We deliver them and other sweet treats locally. We are located at 4249 West Ina Road, Suite 121. Call us 520-300-1131. We bake smiles.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy post-holidays. Welcome to episode 10 of Backseat Thriver.
Let's go.
10, that's a really solid number.
That's an epic
It
number.
is.
Double digits.
It's a
We're
really big
officially
deal.
double digits.
Oh my gosh. It's like our birthday today. Our 10th birthday.
Our 10th birthday. I'm exhausted.
I am so
For
exhausted.
my 10th birthday, I'm exhausted.
That's all I want for my birthday is a nap, huh?
Right?
Yeah. How was the week? The holidays?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I have like post-Christmas hangover.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
It's a real thing. Like now you just have to look forward to New Year's and taking down all your Christmas decorations.
The worst. All the glitter everywhere.
Exactly.
It's so bad.
It is.
David, we've got David helping us out today. How was Christmas with your kids? What did Santa bring them? Anything wild? Did they have a good Christmas?
They had a great Christmas. They got scooters, bikes, toys. My 1-year-old got a basketball hoop, but I've probably played on it a lot more than he has. So I got a basketball hoop.
So
like you're throwing your shoulder out trying to dunk on this little 2-footer.
Yeah.
That's also kind of a fun thing about adulthood is you get presents for each other, but really it's for yourself.
Oh, it so is. Oh, look, I got you a gift card to Fleming's.
Who will you take?
Who will you take?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I took a 2-hour nap yesterday and then went back to sleep at 9:00 and slept for 10 hours.
So I have a hard time napping. And I think it's more FOMO than anything else. Like if everybody's home, I want to be awake. I want to see what everybody's doing. I want to be engaged. I want to be there. Like if there's nobody home and there's like everything's done, then I can nap. But other than that, I can't do it.
Yeah, that something. Our kids woke us up at 5 a.m. on Christmas, like flipping the lights on. And I'm just like, this is a joke. And they're like, well, you can go back to bed after. I'm like, I can't wake up at 5 and then go back to bed at 7 a.m. It's crazy.
No, as I got older, we started implementing like, all right, we are not waking up and nobody's going downstairs until 8:00 or 7:30 or whatever it was. And then it was like, okay, then you guys can open your stockings and then come wake us up.
Oh, so you let them open stockings without you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what
smart.
Santa brings.
Well, that's true too. We would wake up at 1:00 in the morning, sneak out there, go through everything in the stocking, put it back, and then run back to our rooms. And it was so funny because we would always hear it was so obvious when a parent was coming out because, and this is hysterical looking back as a almost 40-year-old now, when I was 5 or whatever, we would hear my dad's joints crack, and that's how we would know he was coming. And we'd be like, scatter, because we'd hear we didn't hear him get out of bed. We heard the cracking of the knees and the shoulders and the elbows. That poor bastard, he's my age at that point. And it's like breaking down, and
that is hilarious. It's not the floor creaking or the door opening. It's the joints getting out of bed. That's so funny. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad you guys had a good holiday.
Yes.
And coming down from it, we're still, I'm still enjoying the PTO, and it's just so nice.
I thought you were going to say I'm still enjoying the cookies and the cinnamon rolls.
Oh, that too.
'Cause I am for
that
sure.
Too. I think I've gained at least 5 pounds in the last
you're
4
supposed
days.
to.
Yeah,
we're in hibernation mode right here.
Eating tamales every night
For every meal, I'm like, you can make eggs with them for breakfast.
Yep.
More salsa at lunch, and then something else at dinner.
Some cookies, some brownies, way too much drinking.
Oh.
It's amazing.
Did y'all get regifted anything? I heard your last episode, so I was curious.
Oh, that's such a good...
Did you get regifted?
Well, I mean, you gave me your gift after the show, and I know that was all regifts.
Oh, it was all regifted. Yeah. It was all the stuff I liked. Not that I'm aware of. And if it was regifted, I actually liked it all.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not true. My husband's oldest daughter, she came down Christmas afternoon and she brought a bag full of stuff, and he was going through it like, what is this? And she was like, it's a bunch of crap that I got for Christmas that I don't want. I thought maybe you guys would want it. And, that's so sweet.
Was it good? Anything good?
No, it was one of those wine glasses that's like a gag gift. It's like a giant, as Johnny Depp would say, a mega pint. And it has like the lines like, don't talk to me. Okay, we're getting closer. Okay, now you can talk. It's one of those funny little things. But she's like, I don't drink, so I don't want this, so you can have it. I was like, that was so thoughtful. So no, so what about you, David? Did you get any regifts that were obvious?
None yet.
Okay.
I still have some stuff going on this weekend with some family.
So there's still time.
We shall see. And if I do, I'll make sure I let you know right away.
We'll check in with you next week on that one. So today I'm always excited about our episodes because I always think they're the best. But
True.
We've been talking a lot about things that you don't really want to say publicly, things that you probably should be ashamed of. And so as we're in the post-holiday and post-gift wrapping mess and just crap everywhere, Bridget and I were talking about cleanliness and starting to talk about, all right, well, what about getting rid of stuff and going into 2025 really fresh and lightening your load a little bit? But also we started talking about how often do you really wash your sheets and other tips for a clean lifestyle, and started polling other people in our lives, and the answers, some of them were horrifying. So
a little gross.
We got some
kind of
things
makes
to
you
talk
think
about.
twice about going to that person's house and sitting on their couch.
It does.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, it actually started off with your cleanliness.
You're going to call me out. Okay.
Your cleanliness and exfoliating more than once a year.
Okay, I did not know that you were. I thought getting in the shower and washing with a bar of soap and whatever.
If it's like a pumice, a pumice stone.
No. So then, of course, Bridget, the one who gives it to me, tells it to me straight. She was touching my arm and she was like, "Oh no, what is going on?" And I was like, "What? I wash myself every day." And she's like, "But how often do you exfoliate?" I don't know. Not
the
often.
question was, what do you wash yourself with? She was like, my hands.
Well, I was like,
no
what do you mean?
Soap? Like, are you just using leftover shampoo? Like,
No, I mean a bar of soap.
Like, is it grainy or
no?
is it
It's just like a bar of soap. Is that weird? Is that weird?
I'm just
And
gonna
you told
sigh.
me it was. I know. So Bridget got me a bag of stuff for Christmas, which was delight. And I've been using it every day. And now I think about you while I'm got my gloves on
Exfoliating.
and scrubbing all the dead skin off, which led to, okay, there's a lot of dead skin in our beds and in our air filters. So everybody who's listening is going to walk away with a few tips. Probably some of this, maybe you know it, but you don't do it. But there's probably a few things, Bridget, you brought up this morning that I was like, oh, yeah, I don't do that.
So for our listeners that don't know, I'm self-diagnosed and could probably be clinically diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder. I have some serious clean freak OCDs. And have had them forever. When I was a little kid, I used to wash my hands every 2 seconds. You could not take me camping. I always had to be clean, and still to this day, I would pet a dog and go wash my hands. I would touch anything and go wash my hands. And it's probably good now, that
especially
as an
in a
adult,
post-COVID world, right? If that didn't make everyone OCD, then
exactly. So I feel like more people are on my level now, which is great. I love it.
You're not so weird.
I'm not so weird. There are other people popping out their hand sanitizer and doing this every 2 seconds, and I just appreciate them, and I want them to be my friends.
Yeah,
but so it's always been I would clean my house, scour my house every weekend. Every weekend, this was something that I would spend anywhere between 4 to 6 hours doing. And one of my biggest pet peeves is I like to walk around with my socks off. I don't like having shoes on in the house. That is a rule of ours. My husband and I, we work in healthcare, and, we do not want our shoes in our home. And so everybody checks their shoes at the door. And one of the biggest pet peeves was things sticking to the bottom of my feet, like a rock or
a rock.
Little pieces of sand or, crumbs or whatever it is. When that starts happening, oh my gosh, it's I need a sweep. I need a clean. And then that just triggers all of the rest of the things. And then, here we go. But I think one of the biggest things that, that we'll be reviewing today is time. The turnaround time, the quantity that you should be doing these things, these cleanliness chores and or tasks. And what are some of the things that we forget? When you're cleaning your house or you're cleaning your room or you're doing your laundry, what are some of those things that you have never touched since you got into your house?
So why don't you hit us with your bullet points of these are the big things we should be doing, rip through it, and then let's dig into some of them, because I think there's a lot that we probably for example, I know we'll get into this also, but you asked me how often do I clean my air filters, and I was like, what?
My air filters? What are you talking about?
That's I'm horrified. I mean, this episode could be a little difficult for some people to hear because there's judgment here. I'm sorry, you only do what? How often?
I'm going to consider not so much judgment. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to kind of judge internally, but I'm hoping this is a learning.
All right, so
learning opportunity.
You're going to be You're going to be kind about it.
I'm going to be genuine. I'm giving green dots today.
Okay,
these are green dots.
Well, get them ready, because I'm telling you, some of these on the list, I was like, oh, are you supposed to do that? Is that
okay? So
thing?
what are some of the things that you can think of off the top of your mind? These are my top 5 that should be done.
Washing your sheets. So when we were talking about how often do you actually wash your sheets?
Yeah.
What was your answer?
Once a week.
And I believe you are hard on you. That is a hard and fast rule.
That is a hard and fast rule.
My sister-in-law, same thing. She was like, I wash sheets every Monday. I think whatever day it was. That is what I do on this day. And I'm like, oh, dang, that's kind of cool. And I mean, I have to admit, I like to aim for once a week, but I don't always.
Do you wash your comforter?
Unless I have the meat sweats, then it's then we got to get into it.
so speaking of meat sweats, this is going to trip you out. So as we were doing some of our research on this, according to a microbiologist pathologist at the New York University School of Medicine, while you sleep in your bedding, your bedding absorbs 100 liters of sweat annually.
Ugh.
Just think about that. Like, what's a liter? You know, a 2-liter bottle is a bottle of soda. So you've got a 2-liter bottle of soda, multiply that, 100 liters of sweat. And that's assuming that's one person. So you've got a significant other in your bed.
That's disgusting.
That's so gross. Does your mattress, do you have like a plastic cover on your mattress?
Okay, so we have a really nice cover on the mattress, but then we also have the mattress pad. So this is what I was sitting there and I go, well, we washed the mattress pad, but I've never washed the mattress cover. So I think that's probably pretty, I never even thought of that. I'm like, well, the mattress pad protects it, but no, I should probably be washing that cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
But 100 liters, like, and like you said, the meat sweats. I'm perimenopausal. My husband's in his 50s. Like, there's
you guys are screwed. You have to do that every week. Now,
1,000 liters.
Yes. However, so, we took a poll of our listeners, our friends, family, and all that. And I think most people like to say once a week, but probably half of them are lying. But the average American washes their sheets every 24 days on average. So experts recommend once a week, but the average American, it's about once a month. So
think about how much we live here in Arizona. Think about how much you sweat over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So I would assume the summer months you should probably wash them more frequently.
Yes.
Do you have a swamp cooler where you're just kind of just sweating
Cooking
with a fan to stay
filth.
cold? Which is a lot of lot of Tucsonans do not have evaporative cooling.
Yep.
And you are. And you keep your windows open, and it's you should wash your sheets at least once a week. And then, if you have a partner, at least once a week. If you're solo, you're riding solo, you shower before you go to bed.
You just switch sides of the bed. You can get a lot more time out of that one. I sleep on this side for 1 week and this side for the next week. So technically,
totally good.
Yeah, why not?
Then you can you could prolong it every 2 weeks. You shower before you go to bed. Like
I don't. Do you?
Oh, you're gross.
I am the morning. I like to shower in the morning. I don't want to shower before I go to bed.
If I showered in the morning, I would never leave the house.
David, we need a male opinion on this one. Are you a shower in the AM, PM, both? Don't make me look like a nasty person here.
So in the summertime, I definitely shower twice a day. I shower once in the morning and then once before I go to bed.
Okay.
In the wintertime, I play with it a little bit, depending on how active I was and stuff. But me being a dude, I would say we probably should do that every day is before bed and waking up, just because it's just a different,
Well, and if you're athletic, are you outside?
Yeah.
Like, are you exposed to the elements?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you just were you on the sidelines of your kid's baseball game where you're just eating nothing but red sand for the last 3 hours? That's in your sinus.
This is really gross.
Okay, so if you have bad allergies, if you have respiratory issues, if you have, things along those lines, maybe if you don't want to, submerge yourself in a full shower, maybe just take a little wet washcloth, clean yourself off
Wipe
a
your
little
pits
bit.
out.
Who doesn't like a shower though? I mean,
Right?
like a nice warm shower or a cold one, whoever.
Before
I mean,
you go
if
to
you're
bed?
a psycho, but it's
It is nice. Look, I'm not disagreeing. Trust me,
Maybe
I've
if you're a
definitely gone to
sociopath.
bed and I'm like, I should shower, but I don't. I'm so tired.
Nah.
Whatever it is,
Maybe
I just want to go to
you should
bed.
wash your bedding once a day. I'm just kidding. Your non-exfoliating, sweaty, stinky pits once a
Yep.
day.
Okay, Bridget, we are going to come. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but we're going to come back and I want you to take us through this list of what are the things that we should be doing, because I feel like we could spend a whole episode talking about how gross I am. So let's get on with it. All right. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair. My drains were clogged. I was really in despair. So I called some guy. You've never seen such a mess. And every time he leaned over, well, you can probably guess. Now I get it done right by Picture Rocks Cooling. They're neat and clean, peachy clean. Really no fooling. Got a problem? Just call up and help is coming. Picture Rocks Cooling, heating and plumbing.
Hi, I'm Alan Murdoch. For the past 20 years, I've been buying, fixing, and selling properties right here in southern Arizona. And I want to buy your property. Whether it's a house, apartment, commercial building, or vacant land, regardless of the condition or the situation, I want to talk to you. When you sell to me, I pay cash and it's hassle-free. No repairs, no closing costs, and no commissions. If you have a property you don't want to deal with and you want a quick solution, call, text, or visit selltalon.com. Again, that's selltalon.com.
Discover the power of 88 Crime, where your anonymous tips are rewarded with cash. When you call in anonymously with the tip, you are given a code. With the code and a password, you can walk into a bank and redeem your reward anonymously. If your anonymous tip results in a felony arrest, you can claim up to $2,500 cash reward. Let's stop the silence on crime and strive for a safer community. For more information, please visit 88crime.org or call 88crime.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
We can print anything on our soft vanilla logo cookies. We deliver them and other sweet treats locally. We are located at 4249 West Ina Road, Suite 121. Call us 520-300-1131. We bake smiles.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
You're listening to the Live the Dream Media Network, Arizona's premier live podcast studio and online radio.
We were talking about sheets and how gross Christina is.
Thank you.
And how she needs to wash her sheets more than once a week.
Yep.
But I think at the end of the day, it's all about, getting yourself into a routine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been home? Did you shower before you go to bed? There are certain things that, in your own mind, you can make up excuses as to why you're not doing, washing your sheets every day. But I think, if you want to get into the new year, get into 2025 with some new routines, new healthy, clean habits, I think start with, every 2 weeks, maybe start with, and then bring it down to once a week and kind of go on that path.
Baby steps.
And then you will be clean like me, and then you will start getting into your OCD routines.
Love it.
Oh my God, I can't sleep well because I don't have fresh sheets. But the smell of like a fresh pillow,
Agreed.
smells so good.
It
But
does.
speaking of pillows,
Yes, let's talk about pillows.
let's talk about pillows.
Do you wash your pillows?
I do not wash my pillows.
I
I
don't
replace
either.
them.
Oh, awkward. I mean, me too. I thought we were on the same level just to find out we are not.
I mean, yeah. No, but I didn't know you were supposed to replace your pillows and or wash them as frequently as suggested by healthcare agencies.
So how often should we be washing our pillows?
I read every 3 months.
Okay. That feels manageable. Now, the other thing that you can do if you have a pillow that you don't necessarily you can't put it in the washing machine, you can put it in the dryer.
Yeah.
Throw it in the dryer for 20 minutes. It'll fluff it up. It'll kill all the nasty germs. I mean, it's not going to get rid of all your dead skin cells that have permeated into it.
I just got
and
visual.
left those nasty stains all over it. Like sometimes I look at pillows, I'm like, about my kid, like, are you peeing on these? What is going on? And then you just realize, nope, this is just like sweat and drool and skin cells and nasty.
Okay, I think I drool more now as an adult than I did as a kid. But
Probably.
I have
Are you a mouth breather?
No, but I have retainers. Like I have my
Okay,
night
nerd.
guards.
Do you have a headgear too?
I got my headgear on, and then no, but I've got retainers on, and I find myself just waking up in the middle of the night and I'm drooling all over. It's awful.
Yeah.
But pillows are expensive.
They are.
Like
So
if
you're telling me, how often do you replace them?
Oh,
Money
my-
bags?
My husband is a bougie linen snob.
Okay.
Like, he was raised in Germany and loves, the thick cotton linens, and he loves the feather down pillows.
That's a
and
German thing?
for him it was.
Okay.
I don't know if I never knew anybody else that had those types of requirements.
Okay.
But but then he has allergies, and was really congested. And I was like, I think this is your this is your feather pillows. So then we replaced them with the down feather alternatives. But those are washable. Like you can throw those in the washer, but those fancy down feather pillows, you can't wash those. And if you do, oh my God, they smell so bad.
Ugh, okay.
Yeah, I washed one.
No,
by
clearly I've
mistake.
never done that because I don't wash my pillows. So no, I don't know what that's like.
But you're supposed to be washing your pillows, or replacing them. Like you said, we drool on them, we sweat on them. We don't wash them as frequently. It's kind of like your mattresses. Your mattresses, you can at least put a mattress cover over it. You can't do that with your pillow.
You know what else you can do for your mattress? You could take a steamer and you could run it over the top of your mattress, and that steam will kill all of the nasty. I mean, hopefully you've got a mattress cover on your mattress plus a mattress pad. But if not, here's your tip to go get one, because let's keep those 100 liters of sweat out of our mattress. Okay, so we've got wash your sheets every week. We've got pillows every 3 months. What else do we got?
Washing your towels. How often do you wash your
Once a
your
week.
body towels?
Yeah. But
So-
like maybe even more often than that. Like when I grab a towel and I'm like, oh, this stinks.
Exactly. That's your telltale sign. So the recommendation is after every 3 to 5 uses.
Oh, so that could just be a few days.
That could be a day and a half.
Yeah.
If you shower in the morning, you shower at night.
Mm-hmm.
You shower in the morning, get a new towel.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. So get your sheets, your bed, your pillows, your towels. What else we got?
Your air filters.
Oh boy, this is a tough one. All right. So I've been in my house for 1.5 years and we've never changed our air filters that I'm aware of.
We or you haven't?
Well,
Maybe
I
your
know I
husband?
haven't. I highly doubt that. I would know if he had. I would see him up on a ladder.
So they have some of the really, I don't want to say really expensive, but they have some more expensive air filters that are like HEPA, allergen, and those are like over $20 a filter.
Mm-hmm.
But then you talk to like every air conditioning guy and they're like, no, you can get the cheap ones, the $3 or $4 replacement ones, and just replace them every month.
Okay.
So we replace ours every month. But they say if you have allergies, you have respiratory issues, or if you have animals.
Get the nice ones.
No, you just need to replace them more frequently.
Oh, okay.
Or get the nice one.
Or get the nice
Hey,
ones.
I heard from an AC guy that those fancier air filters tend to put immense stress on the AC units, causing them to go out faster.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So
Okay.
that's why she's saying they recommend the other ones that are easier because there's not a lot of stress put on the unit.
So how often do you change your air filters, David?
Every 60 days.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you are scheduled.
All right.
I'm a bad
Dang.
allergy guy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have to.
You
I
have
die.
to.
I die.
See, I'm so ashamed of myself.
Don't be
Literally a
ashamed. You're
year and a half.
learning. You're learning.
This-
I'm giving you green dots all over.
I'm right. Thank you.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate it. I'm writing this down.
But I think like we live in Arizona. It's dry.
Mm-hmm.
You're dusting. If you're not accumulating dust every 2 days, like on your dressers, like you're doing something right.
Mhm.
Tell us your secret.
Yeah.
But, my whole family has allergies. We ended up getting a Labradoodle because we wanted a hypoallergenic dog, and she has allergies. Like it's
Perfect.
The whole family has allergies. But those are like some of the things that our allergist had told us, like replace your filters, clean your sheets,
Don't
wash
be
your
Christina.
Don't be Christina. Wash your carpets. If you have carpets, get your carpets cleaned, if not annually, twice a year. And it's so expensive. It's so expensive to clean your carpets if you're doing it professionally.
Yeah.
But when you think of, all right, are these high traffic areas? Do you have pets? Do you wear your shoes inside? Do you have allergies? And you're just bringing all of those external environmental factors into your house. So, our dog's vet told us to, wipe her feet before you go to bed. She's got allergies, wipe her down, clean her feet after a walk. It's like all these little things that you think are common sense, but they're not. It just takes time and just brings everything else into your house.
All right. So now we've got the respiratory. What else is on your list?
Ceiling fans.
Ceiling fans.
It's like the eighth wonder of the world. These things spin nonstop and they collect the most amount of dust. Like, how does this happen? There's probably a scientist out there, a physicist that can tell us how this happens. But like, do you stop your fan like halfway through the year and then you're like, oh my God,
gross.
that is disgusting.
Yep.
That's disgusting.
Yep. So how often should we be doing that?
I don't know, but I do it monthly.
Okay. So let's just say monthly.
Monthly, you should
I trust
be
you on
stopping
this
your
one.
fans
Yeah.
and cleaning your fans.
Okay.
They have like really cool tools now that you can do that.
They just
You
right
just
through
wipe them right
Yep.
off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
Okay, so these were some of the places that a lot of people forget to
Ooh,
clean.
this will be good.
Yeah, window tracks.
Okay.
All right. When was the last time you cleaned your window tracks?
I'm going to plead the fifth. Keep going.
Baseboards.
So those do get cleaned.
Do they get cleaned?
Yes.
Because you ground your kids and make them clean them.
Well, yeah. I mean, what else are they good for?
The small people, like you pay them and then set a like a time limit, like who can get the most rooms done, and then whoever gets the most amount of rooms done at the end gets paid more than the other ones.
I love it. Competition.
It's
like the real
all
market. I love it.
It is. And
David,
you give
your
them
kids
all.
aren't too young for that. I think you should. I think you just got a hot tip right here.
I did. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
You're
Educational.
welcome. Green dot. Okay, door frames,
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
like the panels on your
Yep.
door.
And even the top
Your
of
closets,
them.
like your closet doors, like do you wipe those down?
No.
I know. See?
But I do clean the shelves inside like the shoe shelves and stuff. It's crazy how much dog hair I find on those. I'm like, the dog doesn't even come back here yet. There's dog hair on them.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See? Range hood and vents, like in your kitchen.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That thing collects so much grease. Like you have to take like
A razor blade almost.
razor blade to clean it in order to get through
Spackle
all the
thingy.
grease.
Yeah.
Your washing machine.
I need a tip on this one. I need to do that. Like,
Yeah.
talk to me about that one.
Okay, so have you ever walked into your laundry room and you're like, dear God, what is that smell?
Yes. And I always
Yeah.
just think it's the stinky clothes that I'm about to put in,
Yeah,
but it's not.
it's not.
So what do you do for that?
Your washing machine ends up, I think a lot of the newer washing machines have a clean cycle on
I think
them.
so.
So you can buy, they have quite a few online. You can get them at like your local hardware store, but they have washing machine and they have dishwasher cleaning tablets now.
Ooh, okay.
And they're disinfectants. And if you take your tray out that you're putting your Downy and your Tide or what your fabric softener and your laundry detergent, if you take that tray out, have you ever looked at it?
Oh gosh, no.
Okay.
I'll do that today.
That's probably what's making a lot of that smell.
Uh-huh.
But you pull that thing out and you will see so much muck and crud on your fabric softener if you use fabric softener.
Okay.
It is so bizarre.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
I definitely would have overlooked that.
Okay. Your curtains and throw pillows. Who has curtains anymore? Okay, maybe your blinds.
Mm-hmm. I have curtains in my house.
Do you have curtains? Do
Yeah.
you have valances too?
Yeah. But the windows are super tall. So like the curtains came with the house because I don't even know. I'm sure you could buy them that long. But yeah, no, I've never washed those.
Yeah, you're supposed to wash those.
My
I
week
know.
just got so busy.
Shower curtains?
Fortunately, don't have any of those. We just have glass doors. But the vinyl ones, I used to have the
vinyl
the
ones.
clear ones. Those will get nasty.
Yeah, if they start getting pink, that's mold. They start getting the little pink on it.
Tints,
the pink
that's
the
mold?
pink will turn to black after
Okay.
not being cleaned for a while.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
Your trash cans?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I never clean my trash can.
I do.
Do you?
Actually, it's shocking that there's something that I
Okay, good job.
yeah, I do. And then I put little those Febreze
Yeah.
air freshener like that it's not even a plug-in, it's the one that you just
Yeah.
snap. I leave those in the bottom of the trash can. And then like
Oh,
I'll
I
clean
love
them and
this
I'll just
tip.
leave the little fabric or air freshener at the bottom and then I'll put the trash bags on top of it so that every time I pull it out, it's not such a overwhelming stank.
I'm going to try that.
Yeah,
I'm doing
you
that
should.
one. Okay. Toothbrush holder.
Oh, nope, I never do that.
Look in your toothbrush
Ugh.
cup. You're going to look in the bottom of that thing. You're like, oh my God, I put something that goes in my mouth in this cup.
Oh,
Yeah. Toothbrush holder.
okay.
Cleaning supplies. Cleaning your cleaning supplies.
Go on.
Like your toilet brush cleaner.
Yeah. Oh,
What, do you ever clean that?
how would you even clean that?
I don't know.
Like, I'm not going to like take that to my sink and use throw that. You know what? Let's make a rule right here. Throw that away and get a new one. Every quarter?
I don't know. They're not expensive.
They're not.
They're-
You can get it for
but-
like $5.
But if you don't have the budget, make sure that you're cleaning them.
Maybe just
with-
spray bleach on it or something.
and put it in your toilet. Clean your toilet. Clean it. Get some clean water. Maybe get some Clorox bleach. Spray it down.
That's a good
But
one.
but the holder, the container that it goes in, that has all that nasty water, that's what
Nasty.
needs to be cleaned.
Okay.
Yeah. Get some cleaning gloves.
Yep.
Do that with gloves on. Don't do
Mhm.
that. That's my list. Those are my 15 places that we forget to clean. And
I love that.
thank you. That was brought to you by the U.S. News and World Report. Real
can trust
estate.
that.
You
Okay.
can trust that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I
that's
read
nasty.
a couple of things that were not on your list that I want to talk about real quick. Sanitizing your phone. How often do you wipe that down with a Clorox wipe or something?
like every 3 days.
Okay, see, I don't even think about that. So get your phone clean, start wiping that down. Stuffed animals. So I think about all of the stuffed animals that get dragged around the house and the blankets that get drug around. Like one of my kids is like the little stinky kid from
Lioness.
Charlie Brown. Yes, with the blanket that's always attached to her. But stuffed animals, throw those in the washing machine or throw them in the dryer on a hot cycle and just
Lysol them a little
yes,
bit. Throw them in.
get rid. Yes, do that. Now, the other thing that I thought was a very fun tip, and especially if you have little kids, so David, listen up. Fill your dishwasher, not with dishes, all the hard plastic toys, Legos, put them in the top rack. Wash all those in the dishwasher. Isn't that
That's
a fun?
smart?
Like,
Great idea.
Isn't that a good idea?
Yeah, I
That-
usually just hand wash.
yeah, but you know what? Throw all that crap in there and
That is
run a
good.
cycle on it.
Huh.
Your dog's toys.
Exactly. Or yeah.
Do you wash your dog's toys?
No, I throw them away pretty often.
Do you?
They just because they get nasty. They bury them outside and then bring them in. I just throw them away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We wash them.
Oh, see, that's smart.
Mhm.
Okay, so I loved all that, and then descaling your coffee maker. I never do that, but you should do that probably once a year.
My coffee maker tells me when it's time to descale.
Oh, okay, bougie. So listen to your coffee
Fancy.
maker. Yeah, right. But if you just have a little regular,
my Breville tells
yeah,
me, descale me.
if you've just got a regular little Keurig, maybe. I mean, that probably tells you too. But you could probably look at that and go, "This is nasty."
Or if you like, they have like the little descaling tablets,
Tabs, yeah.
or they say vinegar.
Okay.
You can use some white vinegar to descale a lot of your appliances like
Okay.
that.
All right. So, in wrapping up this episode, I feel like I have a huge to-do list right now. I feel a little
don't wanna go
stressed.
home.
I know. I don't either. So, we got through.
I don't want to put away my Christmas stuff.
I know.
I don't want to do it.
The 15 things that people often forget. I was taking some notes while you were talking, so I've got a handful of things. Getting those sheets, we really get that once a week. I mean, that 100 liters, that's going to stick with me.
Your sheets, your air filters, be a little more frequent on cleaning your towels.
Mm-hmm.
Towels can be expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Go to TJ Maxx, Ross. You can go somewhere and, get a handful of towels to last you through the week. So at least you're doing a load of laundry at the end of the week versus every 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Towels are expensive.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
I only get mine at TJ Maxx, Ross, Home Goods.
Yeah.
Somewhere like that.
Those are the best.
Those are the best. And then if you haven't washed your carpet, if you have not cleaned your carpet in over a year, you can either, get somebody out there to do it or rent one of the machines at the grocery store. I think
maybe your best friend owns one and you could just ask them to come over.
I don't know if they've seen your house. They might not let you do it. I would not allow you to borrow mine. But you don't have carpet.
It's okay. I mean, you wouldn't have to allow me because I would just invite you over and be like, oh, I don't quite know how it works. Could you show me? And then by the time you finish one, I'll be like, I'm not sure I quite got it. Can you show me again in this room? And then I get you breaking your back, cleaning. But Bridget, I still didn't understand. One more time.
I don't know how to use it. It just doesn't work as well as you do it.
I just might not have the back muscle.
That sounds like husband mentality.
It does.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel cleaner already. Like mentally, I'm excited because 70% of Americans find that a clean home equals better mental health. The other 30%, they're on the show Hoarders, if you haven't seen that one. So check that out. But there really is research linked. Thank you. There really is research linked to clean home, better mental health. So let's go into 2025 with a fresh start. Get rid of a bunch of crap that you're not using. Yes,
exactly.
You've still got another week. A lot of people have this time off. So go
donate it.
Don't wait for the spring. Do it now.
And if there's stuff that you're not using and it's, it's gently used, donate it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of amazing agencies around Tucson that will come and pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
If you have, the means to do it, go and drop it off at Goodwill or Salvation Army.
Mm-hmm.
But look under your sink too. Throw out all of your expired stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you have not used that hairspray or that hair stuff in the last 3 years, throw it away. It's taking up space.
Mm-hmm.
Lotion, go through your medicine cabinets. This is a great time to go through your medicine cabinets and throw out all of that expired NyQuil and baby Tylenol, all that kind of stuff. Like this is that new year, new you. Clean it up, throw it out.
Last time I got sick, I was taking cough syrup. And I think 2 days into it, I looked at the bottle and it expired in 2017. I was like, I'm drinking 7-year-old, I had to do the math there, 7-year-old cough syrup.
Did it work?
I mean, who knows?
Hey, on apocalypse movies, they find meds that are 20 years old. They still work well.
That's right.
They still go.
That's right. All right, so kick off your 2025 fresh AF and get rid of stuff and clean. And I will report back next week about how this last week went and some of my filthy habits that I hope to do better on.
Exactly.
All right, close us out.
Close us out. All right, you can find us on Instagram at backseat.thriver. You can find us on YouTube at Backseat Thriver. And if you can't find us on either one of those, you can find us on our website at backseatthriver.com. And if you want to share any tips and tricks that we missed today of your favorite cleaning and your expertise on when you should wash this or that, email us at connect@backseatthriver.com.
And as always, thank you, LTD Media, for this awesome studio and promotion, and to our crew here. So happy Friday.
And we'll see you next year.
We'll see you next year.
We'll see you next year.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Next year, next Friday.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.